In this video, I open up another box and it has comics and a little something extra. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Justin here, aka No Good Comics, and welcome back to the channel. Before I get into everything, please, as always, take a moment, like this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you're new here, welcome. I got an unboxing that I want to do. I've been waiting for some new stuff. So this is a package that I got from my good friends over at Royal Collectibles in New York City. And I've been ordering a lot of my new stuff from them. They've been really making things a lot more convenient for me because I haven't been going out to my local LCS to buy things. And while I do order things directly from them as well, I've been kind of dipping my toes in a couple different LCSs. So Royal Collectibles has been there for me now ever since the pandemic really started. They've been doing a lot of live sale stuff. They do live sales always on their Instagram account every Wednesday of all the new stuff, and that's where I get a majority of my stuff from. They will do some other live stuff on like Fridays or Saturdays, and where they do statues and slabs and things like that. So really, really great people there. I've done plenty of videos of them in the past, so I'm sure a lot of you are already familiar with them. But if you don't follow them already, I highly recommend go into the description below and make sure that you follow them over on Instagram. Reach out to them. They are really cool people. Even if you're not from New York, even if you're not from the area, like I am not, you can still get your books from them. So reach out to them and say hello. So I'm going to get into this book, into this box. And let's see what we got. All right, so I have 5 books here, plus this other thing that I'm going to show up, and I'm going to start with the books. We're starting off first and foremost with Abbott 1973, and this was a fantastic read. I know I'm just getting the physical copy now, but I actually downloaded it on Comixology because I couldn't wait, and I really thought this was great. The writer is Saladin Ahmed, and Sami Cavella did the artwork, and it is fantastic. It takes place shortly after the original story run, which is Abbott, which I actually haven't read. But the cool thing about this book is it actually has about 2 pages worth that catches you up on kind of what happened from Abbott. Now, granted, I'm still probably going to go back and read Abbott because I was told it's very good. And this first issue was great. I really enjoyed it, especially, kind of being caught up, understanding what's going on with the main character, who now the name's slipping my mind. But she ends up having this specialness about her, we'll say, this ability where she is kind of referred to as the light bringer. This is certainly a magical type of book, or at least there are some magical things that are going on with some darker evil powers that are trying to take over Detroit, and she ends up being the light bringer, which is the only way that they can be stopped. So I'm not going to get into details of it, but highly recommend checking this run out if you haven't already. It's just issue 1. I believe there's a 5 or 6 issue set for this, so they're going to be coming out with. So definitely looking forward to that. Next one up is Gung Ho Sexy Beast, and I have no idea what this is about. It just looked badass. Has a chick on the front with what looks to be like an AK-47 of some sort, chilling by her side as she does her hair. This is Ablaze that published this, and see, the artist is von Kumant and von Eckertsberg. So don't know much about it. Have started to hear some good things around the community about it. So I'm going to check it out. Again, this might be another mini series of some sort, maybe 5 or 6 issues. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely looking forward to that. The next one is by Zach Thompson, and this is I Breathe a Body. This is the A cover. There was a pretty cool B cover too, but I've been leaning more towards the A covers, especially with some of these indie titles. So this is from Aftershock. It's issue number 1. From what I heard with this concept of the book, it sounds really, really interesting, and at the same time has that like dark vibe, that horror vibe. So really excited to dive into this. If you guys have read this, let me know what you think, without spoilers, please, but let me know what you think in the comments below. The next one is actually the same book here. I have 2, but I just had to pick these up because, well, we'll start with cover A, and that's Philadelphia, issue number 12. Another series that I have yet to read, but it's been on my pull list, or it's been on my reading list for quite some time. I have issue number 1. The rest I was going to get in trade, and then I saw this bad boy come out, and so I wanted to, this was certainly a cover buy. But I do hear that the story is excellent, and yeah, I mean, it's badass. Rodney Barnes Jason Sean Alexander, they're the main two there on the creator side. And then on top of that, I went with this beautiful Todd McFarlane variant. I believe this is the C cover. And yeah, so I mean, it's Todd McFarlane. If any of you guys know, when I was really going through and collecting the Todd McFarlane Amazing Spider-Man series, or his run on Amazing Spider-Man, just such a fan of his. So you know, it's Todd McFarlane. So this is really cool. Good to see him doing some more stuff with some other Image titles as well. So those are the books. The other thing I want to show off, I'm really excited for. I'm going to take it out of its bag. And it's a very cute and little Grogu. Look at that bad boy. It's a little piggy bank. It was pretty cheap, and I just thought that, you know, while I'm trying not to go down the route of statues, because statues are very, very expensive, piggy banks are not as expensive, and they do just what I want them to do in terms of being in the background, kind of like my Rocket Raccoon that's up top, which is also a piggy bank. So definitely gonna have to find a spot for this little guy somewhere in my setup back here. But yeah, big shout out to The Mandalorian. If you guys haven't seen that, I hope that you have taken the time to watch it, because season 2 was holy crap. So good. So anyways, that's a really cool little set there for Grogu. And I guess technically I spoiled it, so his name anyways. So sorry about that. Hope you hope you guys watched Mandalorian season 2. One last time, just want to say a huge thank you to Royal Collectibles. You guys are awesome, sending me new books all the time. I really, really appreciate it. You guys always have great deals, always the current books, and a lot of the variants and things like that. So, and I just love how you guys do things with your live streams and things like that. And hopefully when things open up again and it's safe to go back out into the world and the pandemic is over, I will make sure to stop by, because you guys aren't technically too far. I think you guys are like 15, 20 miles away from me. I'm over in Jersey, North Jersey. So don't think I'm actually that far away from you guys. So like I said before, make sure you guys are following them down in the description below. I'll put their links. And as you guys leave, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys later.